Hello there, my YouTube buddies. Mr. Red here, the Hyper Hunter. Another day of shooting a bow with in Kernville, sunny Kernville, California, and everything's fine and everything's good, and I'm happy as I should be. Something I want to talk about is things have changed with the Bear bows. I noticed in the last 15 years things are different. The one thing I have a problem with the Bear bows is they don't write the actual weight of the bow. This bow right here, you can't see it, started to rub off. It was a 40-pound bow. I bought this last Christmas for myself. I tore it up, jacked it up, screwed shit in it. But I'm learning about it, trying different things, and it's experience, and I'm okay with that. But I took off the side plate and it says 42 pounds. Why don't they just write 42 pounds on it? Because maybe I don't want a 42-pound bow, and I didn't want a 42-pound bow. I wanted a 40-pound bow. In the old days, they were honest. They weren't trying to just sell you bows. And actually, if they were smarter, they'd sell more bows if they write on actually what it is. Because maybe I want a 43-pound bow, but maybe I don't want a 45-pound bow. Maybe I just got finished owning a 45-pound bow. It's a little hard on me, and I want to go down 2 pounds. That's all I want to do. So I get a 43-pound bow. This is a 43-pound bow. See right here? Right there. It's 43 pounds. Okay? And that's what it says, and that's what it is. They have to sell the bows 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and up. By 5 pounds difference between each other. Well, maybe I don't want that. You know, maybe I don't want that, because I know right now, off the bat, I'm shooting a 42-pound bow. Right at 42 pounds. And it's a little heavy for me, but it's really close to where I can shoot it. I can only shoot it probably 75% of what I want to shoot it before I get sore, but I want to shoot more. So last night I started shooting a 40-pound bow. A 2-pound difference between a 42 and the 40. And I shot way longer, and it was more pleasure to shoot. So I would have bought that bow or bought any weight that I wanted if they just put it what it is. That's how they used to do. Here's my wing bows right here. This is wing Thunderbird right there. It says. You see it right there? It says 44 pounds. This one says 42 pounds. And this one says 40 pounds. 40 pounds. And I notice a difference. This whole world has gotten chicken shit over the last 20 years with just trying to sell you stuff. And they actually fuck themselves over by not being honest. If they just put on the poundage that we want, all I want to do is pay for what I asked for. And you'd sell more. I'd buy more bows because I would go down even a pound. If that's what I want, it's my money, let me do what I want to do. But I don't want to get something to say it's a 40-pound bow and they can probably stretch it clear up to 43 pounds. I don't want a 43-pound bow. I don't want it. I want a 40-pound bow. That's what I bought. That's where I want my money to go towards. Last night I was shooting a 42-pound bow. Then I felt, it's getting a little tough for me. So I went to the 40-pound bow. Right here, 40-pound bow, because it's the only one I had that was right at 42. It was comfortable to shoot. It just, the longer it was straight, the draw was nice. I got to shoot this all the time, so now I want to go buy a 40-pound bow. I'm not going to buy a Bear 40-pound bow because I bought one last Christmas, and look what happened. It turned to be a 42. They put the real number behind the side plate. This one here, the 59 Kodiak. It said the real one behind here. Now, come on, dude. Here's Alaskan, Bear Alaskan, right here. See what it says? 42 pounds. They could have said 40 like they do these days, but no, they were more honest then, and they weren't bullshitting play. That's when Fred Bear was alive. I'll show you this one again. This one here, it's a little Magnum, a little Kodiak Magnum. It says 43 pounds. See, that's what I wanted maybe. It's just bullshit. So if I order a new bow right now, I'm going to probably get a custom one made again. It's going to be 40 pounds. And I want it right at 40 pounds. So I tell the guy, hey, I want a 40-pound bow right on. Don't do it over, because a lot of bow makers will always put their bows over than what they say it is. The reason why is if somebody gets overbowed, they're never going to call up and say, hey, you overbowed me. No, their ego won't let them do that. So the boaters just make it that way. So it's a little bit over. But they always call in to say, oh, it's less poundage, I want to go more. How come you didn't do the poundage that I want you to do? They don't get no returns and stuff. If they do it right at the same one, people will send the bows back because everybody wants to push it. Just give us what we want. That's all I'm asking for. I'd buy more bows if I would, and I'd sell the other ones and they'd make more money. I think, my personal, me, Mr. Red, that's what I think. So today we're going to warm up with the Merle bow, the longbow Merle bow. Right, it's 35 pounds. Then I'm going to start shooting a Thunderbird, 40 pound, 62 inches. I love this bow. It's a great bow, but the only problem is it's a little bit heavier because in those days they added weight to get rid of the hand shock. By then, over years, they learned to make bows really light, like the A&H. It has no hand shock. And actually, the A&H has less hand shock and it weighs half as much or even less. This one here. I should go weigh him right now. I'll go weigh him. Okay, the Thunderbird weighs 45 ounces. Right? And the A&H weighs, same length too, and the A&H weighs 22 and a half ounces. A little bit more and a half, but 22 ounces. This one weighs 45 and a half ounces, the Thunderbird. Of course, it's going to weigh more because it's a recurve compared to a longbow, but this has less shock. The A&H does. But it's a heavy bow, and it's a lot to put a quiver on it and everything else, and then it's going to weigh a lot of weight under to me. Maybe I'll just start taking some creatine, some steroids, and start lifting weight because I'm a weak old man, so stop bitching about it. But this bow shoots good. I shot it last night just to see how the 40-pound bow will shoot with an open mind. And I was happy last night. I didn't shoot enough to get good, but it was shooting pretty good. We're going to go 3 rounds with the Merle bow to warm up so we don't get ourselves put in a wheelchair. And we're going to shoot a thin glove, because this bow is a light enough poundage to where it makes me shoot better with the thin gloves because it's more sensitive with a light string. We're going to shoot some of this here. We're going to do 3 rounds. Really doesn't matter where we're going, but we're always going to try because that's what real men do. They try to the end. Oh, I hit that arrow. I tried to hit it too, and I hit it. Now I only got fucking four arrows now. Yeah, right down the middle of it. We got 4 arrows now. Okay. I knocked the arrow off. I tried to hit the arrow after the first shot because I shoot one arrow, that's target, and I hit it. I split the arrow, and then I tried to hit it a third time, trying to hit the arrow, and I hit it and knocked the other one off. So now. Okay, let's go look at that shit. I didn't expect that. I did really good, but not trying to do it on purpose, so it doesn't count. Okay, look. There's an arrow right there with a knock in the front of it. See it sticking in it? There's a knock. There's the arrow. I've been crazy gluing these arrows together. And this was sticking out here. It was hanging a minute ago like that. And then I shot it and I knocked it off. I tried to hit it, but it wasn't like I said, hey, watch, I'll hit it for sure. I just tried to hit the arrow like I always do, and I hit it. See, there it is. Yeah, it split. It split though, right here. Split right down the side, right there. I'll crazy glue it and use it again. I know people that save their Robin Hood arrows. I don't know why, unless they say, hey, watch this, I'm gonna do a Robin Hood. And they do a Robin Hood, you should save your arrow. But if you shoot thousands of times, you happen to get one accidentally, you don't save that. Why would you save it? You just ruined the arrow. Doesn't mean you're good at shooting because you didn't say you're gonna do it. I've seen people do that. I just don't understand it. People are so eager to get into the Special Olympics, you know? So we got 4 arrows to shoot with now. Try to hit that arrow. We're always trying to hit that arrow. The problem is parents raise their kids, they give everything to the kids. They get it no matter what. Don't have to work for shit. Then they get in the real world and realize the real world is like, oh my God, I have to work hard and be better at something, be good. I just won't get it. It's so hard. Then they fall apart and they become woke and they become a Democrat. They become a victim. It's just too hard for me. Or they change their gender and realize being a woman is not very easy too. Oh, there we go. I'm going to try to hit that arrow. That arrow jumped a little bit. Something's going on. Yeah, these arrows are kicking to the side a little bit, but they're still shooting okay. Not a bad group right there. There we go. Okay, look at that group right there. They could be better or be worse when we get up there because that target's all mushy. When it goes into the target, the knock goes knock left or knock right. It doesn't go really straight on to where it is. It could be really good or it could be worse. That's 3 times. Now we're going to do the Thunderbird right here. It's a pretty mint one, no holes in it. Isn't it beautiful? I've had this one 8 years. I've had this one for 8 years. And I had a 45-pound one when I was younger, and it was 45 pounds. felt like the 40 feels in me now. Or maybe I was just used to shooting stuff 20 years ago when I was being stupid, and I thought it was okay to feel uncomfortable when you're shooting, because I'll build up to it like you do weights and stuff. And boy, was I wrong. I have injuries because my ego was that way. Okay, we're shooting a 550 grain arrow out of a 40-pound A&H. See how it works? On an Anthony Forfair string, isn't that very flamboyant? It's like the bumblebee, this bow is. It's yellow. I like it. Bring it down the middle. Arrows seem to kick up. I love this bow. It's a fun bow to shoot. The only problem is it's a little loud, and it's heavy, but the heaviness maybe I'll get used to, because I shoot so many longbows, they're so light. I just got to get used to make the grip work to your advantage. If you would hold a grip the way it's made, you'll shoot so much more because it's made that way. If I try to shoot it like I shoot a longbow, or I try to shoot it loose, just grab the grip and you don't squeeze it hard, but just take advantage of every part of your hand taking up space. It's what it's made for. And you'll shoot better. You don't have to squeeze it hard, but the less torque you're going to have. And it might feel weird to shoot that way for a while, but just shoot that way for a while and you'll be surprised how good you do. So all the new Bear bows, they've been writing the stuff behind the side plate, made in the last, I don't know how many years, but the real old ones, they don't do it that way. What it is what it is, and I like that. It's like you get married to a woman and you find out she has a penis. Wouldn't it be scared? And it's bigger than yours. I'd be really pissed then. Okay, this one's shooting high because it's going so much faster. I got to get used to it, bring it down. I think if I had to go in any target competition, just target, this would be the bow I would use. I've always said that because it shoots so damn good. 1970, I think this is a 1968 or a 69 Thunderbird. I have it in there. If I made a mistake, don't hold me to it, but I saw the catalog a couple of times. They show you the years of which ones they make at different lengths and a little bit different. And I think this one is it. But like I said, it's got an Anthony Forfair string on it, so it won't tear it apart. Like when I was young and dumb, I blew two of these apart. I blew a Thunderbird, and I blew up a Chaparral. I think they call it I'm going to glue this arrow together now. Okay. Wow, that was way off. I would say 80% of the shooting I've done in my life, or with say 75%, was with longbows, hybrid longbows and longbows. But it's fun to shoot these recurves because you can feel them come back, like the cams on a compound bow a little bit. Not so much, but you can feel it when they pull it back. It gets a little bit easier, and they flip over. And when you let go, you can feel them flip over and just whip. They just explode. They just come out of the hole like on first gear, you know. I just got to figure out where this thing's shooting, and then I can do some groups. I know I can do much better than what I'm doing right now. Okay. There's that group. I mean, I can do much better than that. With this bow, I know I can. I have potential to do that. I believe, in my opinion, Mr. Red, if you can pull the arrows you're shooting out with one pull, that's adequate for deer hunting. But I had one that was a flyer. But I think if you can do that all the time, it's time to go kill something. Try to hit that arrow. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, look at that group. See, I'm learning, I'm figuring out where it shoots good. This bow probably is my most accurate bow. I said about other bows, but I forgot about this one, just for shooting target. Look what I just did. Look at the group. It can be worse when we get up there, but look at that group. 4 arrows. I just picked this bow up now. I shot it about 40 times last night. Let's see if I like it. Well, let's see. See, it's starting to, it looks good from a distance. Okay, my YouTube buddies, that was me shooting the wing bow right here. They're all black and nice. See the shine on them? That's what they did things in the 60s and 70s. Everything was shiny and nice. They didn't worry about all the other stuff. Then they started putting camouflage little jumpsuits on the bows, little fluffy things. And then they started getting the tape going and put the tape on to get the camo stuff out, the shine out. And that's it. Anthony Fairforth string and Brad's with the silencers, top silencers or something I think they're called. Uncle Brad and his channel, check him out. This is the bow. It's in really good condition. They get stress marks. You get them like an old pregnant woman. They get them here, right here. Had a litter of pups right there in the handle, but that just happens in the handle and stuff. It doesn't affect the bow because they're going this way. But this bow is really in mint condition, actually, what it is. I like these. It's got so much of a big curve to it. You'll see right here. See the curve? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Bob Lee did that shit in the old days. It's got kind of a super curve. That's when they turn over, they go, boom, they whip out of here. They explode. I know, I'm doing it wrong. I need a stringer. I'll twist the limbs. Yeah, but I got a blow dryer. I'll straighten them out. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I have to go down to 40 pounds. No matter, I try to talk myself into it, but if I want to shoot the bow all the time and get the best of my ability that I can out of a bow, I need to shoot it more, and I'll get better to where I can be the best I can be faster with a bow that's 40 pounds than even something that's 42 pounds. So I'm gonna have to get something made if I don't use this, or have South Cox. If he can bring my bow, my longbow down from 45 and a half to 40, even 41, I'll try. But you know, if he can do it, if he can't, I'm just gonna have to save it and hope for a miracle. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope this helped anybody else out. You can leave me a scribe upstairs, and you can leave me a message downstairs. I'd appreciate it. I like talking. Don't forget. We all can bullshit. Thank you.